So welcome to our financial model demo. This is a project that I and Tanmay are doing currently. And this is a two-phase project in which we have completed the first phase, which is the extraction of the data in a form that it can be used in the phase two. So in this, we are extracting the balance sheet, the income statement, and the cash flow statement initially for a company using its CIK and in a well-presented format and enough data frame that can be used in the next phase. So for example, here we have the display existing data tab. So this shows the folder structure for all those tickers and all those companies for which we have already extracted the data. So this is present in our folder directory, and any user can use either of these. For example, let's say if we want to see for APD, and let's say we want to see the balance sheet for the year 2021. So we can just put these values here and click on the view statement, and this will generate the statement. And we have also provided the functionality to download the statement as well. So once we click on download, a file will be downloaded to the user's computer. Now, since these are all the files that are already stored in the file structure, but if let's say the user wants to get a new company that they want to study, they can go to the fetch data tab. In the fetch data tab, they can put the desired CIK and the desired year. To save time right now, we are not fetching new data at the moment because it takes generally 5 to 6 minutes to fetch the data for a particular year for a given CIK. And this extracted data goes and gets added to the existing file folder structure in the and we can view it in the display existing tab. So all these are already extracted and we are currently using these itself. Then we have the generate three statement model. In the three statement model, we are trying to connect the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement in a way that we can get certain variables that will be useful in the phase two of our project, which will help us analyze the company even more. So let's say if we put a CIK a year and then generate this three statement model, we'll get these values. In fact, this three statement model also gets added to the folder structure in the display existing data section. And as you can see that there are certain three statement models that have been added here. Now, once the three statement model is calculated, we next calculate certain metrics. These metrics are helping us to understand the growth rate, let's say the revenue growth or the EBITDA margin, the capex margin. So these are measured over a few years. So for example, we are trying to find for a particular CIK from start year 2021 to 2023. We have to ensure uh, that the values of that CIK are present in this already. So for example, we already have the value for APD for 2021 to 2023. Once this is done, we can see that all these values for 2021 to 2023 has been generated, the main being the EBITDA margin, the capex margin, and the uh, revenue growth rate. Once this is generated, this is helping us understand how the company is growing over the years. And why we are doing this is because we want to further run the Monte Carlo simulations. Now, Tanmay will be telling you about how we are doing Monte Carlo simulations here.
Yeah, so to run the Monte Carlo simulations, first we have to ensure that we have the metrics generated for it, which we did like Aditya explained. So for to generate the Monte Carlo simulations, we have to enter the CIK ID, the start year and the end year for which you want to generate the simulations. You can specify the number of simulations, let's say 30, and then the number of years you need it for, let's say 4. And let's put the tax rate as 0.25%. So here we generated the Monte Carlo simulations for the APD CIK. And as you can see, we generated it for 50 simulations for 4 years that we had specified. So after generating the Monte Carlo simulations, we can also do the VAT calculations for the tickers for which we had generated the simulations. So here, for example, let's use the APD CIK using the metrics which we had generated. The ticker value, the risk-free rate, the market return, the tax rate, the start and end date. It's as we're using the metrics for 2022 and 2023, let's use these dates. And let's calculate these values. So the values have been generated, and similar to the other files, these results can be downloaded using the download button.
So this is the first phase of our project that we have completed. Then the next phase, we will be using the values that we have generated to analyze the company even more, and we'll keep you updated. Thank you.